This week. Coming out of the holidays, the PlayStation Store always takes a bit to get back up and running at full speed. So while there's no actual PSVR2 game scheduled for release this week, which with all the shadow drops we've been getting over the last month or two means literally nothing, we do have a lot to look forward to later this month. Tabletop puzzle game Toy Trains VR from ex-Superhot developers is coming on January 16th. The VR version of the PS3 360 classic Bulletstorm is scheduled to launch on January 18th. We also know that Cube VR and Ultra Wings 2 are supposed to come to PlayStation VR2 later this month as well, so it seems like we're kicking off the year on a high note. But January won't just be great for new PSVR2 games, it's also going to be great for DLC too. Because this week, Perp Games announced on our very own PSVR award show that VR Skater is getting a skate park map pack featuring 5 parks to shred that come along with 2 game modes, all launching on January 15th. Sony confirmed this week that its CES press conference will be held on January 8th, and our very own Wes Dillon will be there in Vegas to see it in person. Now, this could be great or could be nothing. Generally, we have to sit through a lot of news about Sony's partnerships with car manufacturers or all other sorts of nonsense in order to get 2 or 3 minutes of PSVR2 news. But last year, it's where we got the announcement of Beat Saber and Gran Turismo 7, so anything's possible. Their promotional image features Ghostbusters VR pretty prominently though, so I've got my expectations appropriately lowered.
Gran Turismo, a game which has sold more copies across the series than any other title developed by PlayStation Studios.
Hey kids, it's Fort Grizzly's Happy Funland!
You had never heard of Happy Funland theme park.
Perp Games announced today that on Friday, January 12th, they'll be airing what they call a Day of Horror. This promo video is only about 12 seconds long, so there's not much information to extract here. But I think it's fair to say that we'll be seeing some long-awaited updates on Madison VR, Happy Funland, OVRDARK, and Numata. Speaking of OVRDARK, the team over at Nox Noctis actually sent me footage of their game to include in the PSVR award show last week, and in all the confusion and stress and sleepless nights, I somehow left it out. So my deepest apologies go out to Nox Noctis for totally screwing this up. But check it out. Here's what you should have seen during the show. Originally expected to be out in time for Halloween 2023, PHASMOPHOBIA's had a few setbacks making its way to consoles and PSVR2, ranging from office fires to some optimization issues. And this week, Kinetic Games posted that they want console players to have the best experience as soon as they receive the game, instead of large portions of gameplay and progression changing just after it releases. They added when it's released, console players will have a game that looks and runs better, and that they plan to implement a large amount of optimizations across the board, which will keep the game's graphical fidelity as close to PC as possible. Now personally, this is a trend that I hope we see continue. Gamers are sick and tired of substandard releases that often take weeks or even months to get patched properly. I think most of us would rather have games delayed for as long as necessary in order to get a good game on day one. Speaking of which, VERTIGO 2 is in a similar boat as PHASMOPHOBIA. Originally delayed to address a few game-breaking bugs, the team has taken this opportunity to fix numerous issues, everything from frame rate drops to issues surrounding left-handed support. They'll be testing the game again and again over the next few days, and if everything goes well, they're hoping to have a new release date to announce sometime next week. For a while, we had no idea how far along Aces of Thunder, the PSVR2 exclusive from developer Gaijin Entertainment, was in development. Sure, the trailers looked really good and the VRAF elements were in place, but who knows? Without any knowledge about the campaign or game modes, it could have easily been another year out. As it turns out, Aces of Thunder is way further along than most of us expected, as the team tweeted recently that development's almost finished, and we can expect more news soon. Lock into the seat of a 40-ton mech and haul into battle with precise and fully interactive physics-based joysticks and cockpit controls. Deliver one devastating blow after another as you and your squad of 4 friends conquer your way across the solar system. Iron Rebellion's been in early access on Steam, garnering mostly positive reviews for over 2 years now, and as time's gone on, developer Black Beach Studios has introduced several major updates to their game. And this week, they announced that a PSVR2 version is in the works. Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing Walkabout Mini Golf for up to 8 players. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry, it happens every Sunday at the same time. So make sure you click the link in the description below. Come join our Discord.
This week.